but just a thought on coming back. I know being sent down is sometimes the business part of the game, but I know it's a good team.
Yeah, that was hard to see. And, I think the human side of it, he's a great teammate. Everyone loves him in this room, and he's got a young family, so it was hard to see. It was hard on the guys, but he's had a great attitude about it. And when you come back up, we're probably going to need him tomorrow, so that's part of the business. And he comes up, feels comfortable. I expect a big performance out of him when he gets back in the net for us.
What did you see about Datsyuk?
There's some, I played with him for a year, and just his sense of humor. It was very underrated. His English, I think, was better than he let you guys believe. But I think when my first year, there was a video that came out on YouTube about me, and no one enjoyed it more than Pav. And that was the D-Boss video, and he loved it. He loved talking about it. He loved calling me D-Boss. So those were cool, man. It honestly helped me feel a little bit better about it, when it came out. So and just watching the way he worked, watching the way how he would ride the bike for 45 minutes after games. He would, he's in the last year of his NHL career, and still playing one-on-one with guys for 30, 40 minutes after morning skates. He loved the game, and he loved putting the puck through a guy's triangle and going in and making a play.
It was a little surreal. Here you're growing up in Waterford, and then it's like, wow, you're on the same team with Pavel and Hank. I mean, even back then, was it like wow, this is
yeah,
wow,
it was. I mean, there's no other really way to put it, and both those guys were so good. I think part of people talk a lot in hockey about culture, and those guys, the way they work, the way they took care of themselves, the way they made everyone that came in our locker room feel part of a team. I think at certain points of their career, they dealt with adversity and had things that happened to them, and they both responded, and I think it's because they love the game, they love coming to the rink and spending time with their teammates, so they made me feel really comfortable, and it's something that I still cherish and try and bring as myself as a leader.
You said he used to...
Before you made... Did you meet them girls before you made the roster and stuff?
No.
That was the first time you met them was training camp or something like that?
Yeah.
You said he used a straight stick. Does anybody use a straight stick anymore?
I think it's similar to, I've seen Draisaitl's, but Pav had probably less curve than Draisaitl uses now, and it's a crazy stick. I have a couple in my house, and when people come over, it's one of the first things they grab in the basement and make comment about just how it's not something that anyone would enjoy using but Pav.
Have you tried it? In practice?
Yeah, I used to use it when I was fighting the puck a little bit. I would grab his stick and skate around with it, and then my stick would feel really good.
This has already been asked, but what do you think has been the most fun part of playing Patrick Kane?
I just think how dynamic he is. Obviously a similar player to the guy I've just been talking about in Pavel, and the way they think the game and the way they want the puck on their stick, and it's just fun to play with guys like that. And his experience when things aren't going well during a game, even a period, he's a calming, great voice on our bench, and that's something that's really impressed me, is his leadership in our locker room.
I remember the highlight. He definitely got me a couple times, throughout the years, and in those days it was a great rivalry, Chicago-Detroit, right? It was fun to play against those guys, especially with the success they were having, and we were trying to build something our own, and that was kind of the team we had to get through, and we beat them in 2013, and that was even though we won in 2010, that was maybe a better feeling because that was a team we always had to beat.
What made him so unique in the way he played?
I think most skilled players aren't that good defensively, right? And he was unbelievable defensively with the ability to make you look foolish with the puck. So that's where I think he was so different than everyone else. And you see players like that now, but back then it was kind of rare to have both traits.
Who reminds you the most about him in today's game, Patrick?
Datsyuk, I don't know. He's kind of, I don't know, maybe, I mean, I guess I could see Austin's game a little bit in his. Maybe Austin's more of a shooter, but as far as like playing both ends of the ice and being able to, you know, strip guys of the puck and turn it into offense, I think that's where we're pretty similar. I don't know if he's a pretty unique player, you know, like there's not really anyone like him.
Patrick, there's 15 guys left from the 2007 NHL draft class, and Matt Pacioretty's one of them. I guess, like, what are your reflections on Max throughout your career, like playing him, maybe circuits, or your overall impressions on him overall?
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't like a huge name when we were younger, so you know, he obviously was you know, a higher draft pick and had a good career there in Montreal, and I know he ran into some injuries, and he's done a good job of getting himself back to you know, obviously feeling good. He's had a lot of production this year, and it seems like I don't know if they're still together, but Tavares and Nylander and him, they had some chemistry going on there for a bit, so yeah, happy for him that he's come back from those tough injuries.
A lot of people do talk about you guys in Vancouver and the Kings, but Detroit was kind of like you said, you guys had to get through that basically at that point, didn't you?
Yeah.
That era.
Well, I mean, you know, obviously, I guess in 2010 we didn't have to, but in 2013 we had to, right? So, and you know, for us, like, we were down 3-1 in that series, and things didn't look so good. And then we came back and found a way to win Game 7 overtime, and that was like, you know, we finally beat these guys, right? Because they got us in the playoffs in what would that have been? 2008, 2009, and you know, they always seem to take it to us in the regular season too. So that was a team we kind of had to get through for sure.
When you look at tonight's game, Patrick, how different are the Leafs this year with Berube as the coach?
Yeah.
And some of the changes they made on D?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, we haven't played them yet, so I guess we'll see a little bit tonight. But you know, you hear things throughout the league and kind of watch them a little bit. It seems like they're maybe paying a little bit more attention to detail on the defensive side, and I know you know, they had a big win the other night against Boston 4-0 without Austin, so obviously that's a big win for them. They're probably feeling pretty confident after that game. So, you know, always coming in here against this team with the offensive ability and the special players they have, it's a tough matchup. You have to be aware of who you're on the ice against, but yeah, always a fun team to play too.
Thank you, Patrick.
I think just like going into GR, you know, I mean, it's never a nice thing to get sent down, but it was pretty clear message just to go out there and work hard and you know, play a couple games and just try to get better, you know, and it was a good time there. It's a good group of guys there, and being around like Coles, just seeing how much fun he's having, you know, and just a younger guy, and yeah, just it was nice to be a part of those guys.
Where do you feel your game is at now?
I mean, all the time I felt good. So I mean, it's good. I had a good game yesterday, so I feel good.
How much does just getting those reps help you? Because even like you say you felt sharp, but just getting a little bit more under your belt before now entering another NHL game.
Yeah, no, it's like I said, I feel good. Like it's so it was just to go out there and work hard, you know, just enjoy at the same time, and it's just hockey, you know. Like, of course you want to be in NHL all the time, but those little pumps makes you stronger too. So yeah, it was a good time there, and I was having fun out there.
How challenging was it emotionally? I mean, I know you have a little girl who's, what, just a year?
Yeah.
Born last year when you were in Sweden.
Yeah, no, I mean, it all worked out well. Like, so it's, you know, it's they didn't come to GR, but so it was hard to be away from them. But you know, at the same time, it's hockey, and you do what's best for you, and so that actually worked out well for us.
I mean, a lot of it was basically because of salary cap reasons, but did you see it coming? It's like, oh my God, did that surprise you?
No, yeah, of course it's like, oh wow, like, but at the same time you just kind of reset yourself, and you know, and the message from Steve and the coaches, you know, it wasn't like they're burying me there, so it was just like I said, just go out there, work hard, have fun, you know, and get some reps.
Derek said that you're definitely still in the plans, obviously. Is that the message he gave you too?
Yeah, no, it was everybody pretty much the same. So yeah, I mean, like I said, it was good. Of course, I want to be here all the time and play some games here, but yeah, at the end of the day, it was just to get a couple of games there and work hard.
Derek said you're in tomorrow. Does it help mentally to know that? I mean, you're playing right away.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I said, had a good game yesterday there, so get a good practice today and get ready for tomorrow.
When did you find out yesterday, and how quick was the travel to Toronto?
Pretty much like after the game, like 10, 15 minutes, whatever. And then not sure what time the game ended, but the flight was at 3:20 Central Time, so it was pretty quick transfer to the airport. But it was easy travel. I was here by nighttime and got some room service and good sleep.
A lot different than the American League, probably.
Yeah, no, they had about 4-hour bus to Rockford yesterday after, so.
Did you text the guys and ask them how that was?
I actually did with Coles.
From the Ritz, did you text them?
Yeah, residence into Ritz. So no, it was easy travel, and it's everything. They took care of it.
Thank you. Can you tell us about Alex Lyon? What's going on there?
He tweaked a little something, lower body, yesterday. So obviously Billy will be up, backing up tonight. Cam will be in net tonight, and Billy will be in net tomorrow versus the Rangers.
Is it a day-to-day?
I'm not overly concerned with it being a long term, but we'll see. We'll get through the weekend. We don't play till Wednesday after this back-to-back.
I remember when he was waived, you said we haven't given up on him.
Of course,
that's pretty much exactly.
Yeah, he went down to his job. A little adversity there. He dealt with a lower body tweak himself, but he actually played Thursday, played well, and here we are. We're back in the net. I'm excited to see him play tomorrow.
Just talking to the people in Grand Rapids, Derek, what did they say about
Positives.
him?
Yep, 2 really quality starts, actually 3 quality starts. Played his game, calm, collected. Real positive. So good timing on his game, getting it in order. And again, Cam tonight, and really excited about Billy playing tomorrow.
Where you at with Tyler Mott?
Tyler will be not in tonight. I think it's a little more to do with, we put together 6 really good periods. 2 of our better, probably complete team games. And we just stayed with the same forward group. But again, we'll see how tonight goes. Again, we might want to take advantage of the fresh legs tomorrow with a 3 and 4, but we'll get through tonight and go from there.
What are you doing on defense?
Justin will be in tonight for Jeff Petrie.
Is that, like you were mentioning yesterday, is that just using everybody?
Kind of using everyone.
Kind of
Obviously, again, probably more using everyone. Again, in the midst of a 3 and 4 with travel. Justin's played very well for us this year. We kind of had given the younger D maybe an opportunity, and then our D-core played well. So I think it was more of just getting Justin back in because he's been playing well for us.
We're not touching that Kasper, Berggren, Tarasenko line. I mean,
No.
it's kind of reinforcing that you like how Berggren.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
Yeah.
I know it sounds like a broken record, but that line's played well. It's creating chances and opportunities. I know that hasn't produced. I know Vlad and Bergie are probably a little frustrated with their offensive outputs, but they're getting looks and they're playing the game the right way. So yeah, I'm very excited to see that group.
I'm sorry. Has Kasper settled in there? I mean, is he kind of?
Yeah, I think there's a comfort level to his game. Again, you can see him winning battles. He's quick to plucks. He's quick to plays. Second quicks offensively, second quicks defensively. You can see some confidence with his game. Obviously, I believe we're 5-2-1 since he showed up. I don't think it's an accident. I think it's given some depth to our lineup and some rhythm with our lines.
How different are the Leafs looking under Berube and with some of the changes they made?
Well, it's just, again, we watched 3 back. I personally watched the last game back, just part of my routine. And it was just a really good, obviously they shut out the Boston Bruins. So I think they're probably similar to us. I think they're got a little emphasis on keeping the puck out of the net. They look really good. I think it's supposed to be a really hard challenge for us tonight.
I wonder, they've had a good record without Austin. He's out again tonight. Do you find that on the opposition side, guys maybe relax that extra?
No, I wouldn't put it on.
No?
There is a little more probably mental comfort not seeing him because it's a guaranteed tough night, he's just going to create offense and usually find the back of the net. But I think it's probably more credit to their group and just everyone doing a little bit more, maybe a little bit more urgency in the game, more than probably the opposition letting up.
What's it mean for you and the organization to be part of what goes on tonight and to be there and seeing somebody like Pavel Datsyuk who meant so
Amazing,
much to
obviously. Just obviously being part of this organization, obviously original six with all this history was just another chapter. Even having him around in development camp, his personality, literally the first day of development camp, he was just worried about getting out of the way. And by the second one, he had to do stick handling, keep away from all of our young guys. You could just tell him embracing it. So it's good. And even just little thing like Ben Sherratt bringing Weber's kid around this morning, being around the room. So he doesn't quite have the bomb his dad does, but he's working on it. So that's the report from young Weber.
Any good, I don't know, just watching him, what stood out about Pavel?
His ability, it's an uncanny ability to protect the puck. It's world class. I don't know if it'll ever be seen again. Guys, game changers in the game. His ability to protect the puck at his size, even his keep away game that he, I would say, invented, but was a staple post practice that it's mimicked throughout hockey now. So it's just obviously a special player, but the personality to go along with it. I've been fortunate to get to know him a little bit. Even Alex Tanguay has one autograph in his office, and it was Pat because he borrowed his gloves at development camp. And here's Alex Tanguay, 1,100 games in the league. He was excited to get an autograph, which is pretty cool.
Thanks.